So that's our good news, is we got to see my older brother. Anybody do anything nice in the sun this weekend? Mary, did you play extra rounds of pickleball? Oh, nice, nice. Were you cleaning or planting or both? Ah, transplant. Ooh, oh wow. Oh, that's nice. Somebody just said we all want to see it. Nice. Ah. Oh, nice. Okay. I know. That's exciting. Spring gorgeousness. Good. All right. And one more of these little guys. Lifting that chest up high. Good. And then side bend and stretch up. So are you feeling your body from the gardening? Often gardening makes us kind of stiff and achy the next day. Yeah. Somebody else? Judith, did you garden too? Oh, you did? Okay. Big gardening weekend. Oh, you did too? Yeah. And then lift. Okay, the next one we're going to add our little mermaid twist. So it's our side bend and then rotate down like you're pushing down across a big dowel, pushing it down. And then lifting the edge of that dowel back up and then up to center. Good. And then side bend. Good. And then rotate down. Good. Rotate open. Good. And lift back up. Good. Hi, Catherine. Good. And rotate down. And rotate up. Good. And lift. Good. And last time, rotate down. And up. Good. And lift. Good. Now we're going to swan dive with our bands. Swan dive with our bands. So rotate your palms out and back. Push out to the corners of the room. So I really want you to push. Feel like that boomerang moment. And then hinge forward from your tail. Good. And then you're going to drop your arms behind you. Push them forward as you scoop your belly up and in. Rounding your spine up. Good. Release those arms back up to the sky. Big inhale. Rotate the arms out. Exhale. Hinge forward. Push out to the corners of the room. Open up the collarbones. Good. Drop those arms. Allow yourself to round down. Push those arms forward as you round up. Good. Good. And then lift those arms back up again. So the band may roll in an annoying way. It's okay. There are worse things in this world. Good. Happy dog, tail up. Good. And then drop the arms. Push them forward as you round up. Should feel really good to your back, yeah? One more time up. Hi, Catherine. Good. And press back. Happy dog, tail. Good. Drop the arms. Round up your spine. So you've got that work in opposition, right? Pulling those abs back, stretching open your back. Good. And then those arms come back up. Good. Very nice. Let's do a little archer. So I'm going to walk my hands in. Oh, you can't see. They're getting closer and closer. Yep. So that when I pull down, I have something really nice to pull against. Good. And as I pull down, I'm going to push my feet through the ground at the same time so that I'm not getting shorter. I'm actually getting longer from my feet to my hips, to my waist, to my armpit. Yep. Okay. Think about shooting a bow and arrow, right? This is called archer. When you shoot a real bow and arrow, you pull it right back next to your jawline, right? So here's a top view of what that looks like. So now all we're doing is aiming it to the sky. So we're not out here. You can't pull your bow and arrow from out here. It's got to be this nice straight line. Yeah, not out here. Come on, Judith. I know you've had to have pulled a bow and arrow in your life, right? This is your bowstring. Yes, Catherine. Watch out for Catherine. She shoots her bow and arrow. She's the next Katniss. Good. And last one. Good. Yeah. Why is that important, right? Whether your arm's down here or up here. This one helps us really focus on the shoulder blade. This one down here gets more tricep, ends up getting a little bit more up in the neck. Yeah. So those of you with shoulder concerns, getting that to wrap around the back without worrying about the rest of the chain. Yeah, come on, get that fist up here. Right, it's right up here. Pull back. Go ahead, see if your fist down here. That is not how you drew a bow and arrow. Right up here. Pull back. Yeah, get your fist right up here. Right up here. See this one I was shaking? Yeah, good. Thank you, Eloise. Good. Yep. Okay, better. That's better, Sheila and Judith, and I'm going to assume Mary. I'm sure it was much better. Right. Okay. So from here, we're going to do a little forward push. Now we're doing the opposite. So holding your elbows at your sides, again, wrap through your feet. You're going to just push and punch one forward, bring it back in, put the shoulder blade back in place, hold that shoulder blade in place while you press the other arm, right? So here I've got my left shoulder holding steady. My right one pushes with a little protraction, then pulls back, holds back, while the left one pushes and punches. Yeah. So we're teaching our shoulders that yes, they can go forward, but then they have to come back and they have to stay back while the other one's in motion. So I'm not going to let it give up. I'm going to keep it back there. Same with you. Yes. Good. That's it. Good. And one more on each side. Good. Nice. Good. We're going to take that band. We're going to change those punches so they feel a little bit more like they do on a reformer machine. You find a place probably just above your hip or somewhere in your low back, and your palms will be up. Now you're going to rotate your palm as you punch. Bring it back in. So my palms start facing up, and I rotate and punch forward and bring it back in. Can you see that? Just like that. So as if you had your back to the pulleys on a reformer machine. That's it. Good. We're rotating through that arm. And then as we do this one, we want to start cleaning it up a little bit. So I want you to notice how much you can minimize this action. Do you see how the elbow is coming up and down? I'm going to show you from here so you can see that's coming from up here, right? This little space in the neck again. Can it just be a nice clean little rotation? Yeah, good. Better, you guys. Oh my gosh, so much better. Okay, so then add in for me just that little press of the feet so your whole spine gets nice and long. That wrap of the back of your legs. Good. And one more on each side. Because now we're just going to simply add rotation. So this one's a little bit different. Same idea with the front arm, but you're going to pull into the back arm and it's going to get slack. You'll feel that band move around your back a little bit. Bring it back in and right away, other arm, pull into the slack, pull back. Good. So one arm push, one arm pull. Here's your side view, right? Push and pull. Push and pull. Good. Yep. Make sure you get some rotation through that spine, right? You're really pulling back with one side while you're pushing forward with the other. Push, pull. Good. And push, pull. And last one. Good. All right. Take those arms behind you. Release from the front. Stretching open those pecs and the biceps. Good. Very nice. Good. All right. And then let's take our band. We'll put it down, but keep it close. We'll want it in a second, I'm sure. And we're going to pick up our hand weights. And let's pick up something that's heavy because we're going to be working legs and hips, and we sure want them to have a little bit of work. So something that's kind of heavy for you, right? For those legs. And again, if you've been using 3 pounds for the past 4 years, it's time to get some heavier weights or whatever it is, right? So pick something that challenges you a little bit. Put your feet into parallel, scoot on back, pushing your thighs out into your waist. Good. Screw those heels together as you come up to a stand. Good. Again, sit back. Good. And then corkscrew those heels together. Good. All right. So as we're going down, chests are up as much as they can be. Dropping your thigh bone down, trying to get it somewhere that feels like parallel to the ground. And that's going to be a different spot for everybody, right? Good. That's better, that's better. Yes, chest up, chest up. Make the knees bend. Good. Good. Good, and let's do 2 more. That's it. Good, Catherine, take a teeny bit wider stance, just a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that'll feel better. Good. Nice, okay. So we're gonna hold the next one down. Good, your right foot, we're gonna tap it to the back, extend it all the way out, bring it through, put the heel down in the front. We're gonna do 1 more each way, all the way back, all the way to the front, put it down, sit a little deeper, come all the way up. Good, we'll do the same thing on the other side. Find your squat. Good, hold with your right leg now because the left one taps back and heel goes forward and back and forward, back to parallel, sit a little deeper and all the way up. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going just like that. Make sure you keep breathing and wrapping. Yes, down we go. Wrap your left glute in as you step back with your right. Breathe as you... Yeah, that's a great question. So Mary's asking for foot minders. Foot minders, put it down flat. Yeah, or if you want challenge, Mary, don't put it down at all, right? Try not to put it down as you move. Yeah? Good. That was a great question. Did you guys switch to the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. So hopefully you're still alternating. I'm going to give me 1 more on this side. That's it. Good. And then all the way back up. Nice job, gang. Yeah, feel okay? Did you remember to keep breathing? Okay, good. Very good. All right, so let's take ourselves into a lunge. And so Mary and any other foot minders, remember you're going to take that in a little bit of a turnout because you're going to keep your feet flat. But those of you who are foot movers, you're going to actually look for first and second toe on that back foot, lifting that heel. Come down as far as you can. Drive into the front heel and then step home. And we're going to repeat that side. So foot movers, you go. We're staying with that right foot back. We're going to do it 4 more times on this side because I want you to work. Are you on that big toe, second toe? Good. And then foot mover is a little external rotation. Find the outside of your foot. Look how much less I'm going down, but it's okay. I'm still working, opening up. Yeah? As I come back. That's foot minders. Good.
Oh, 5 total?
5 total. Yeah, 5 total. Good. Good. And when you get to number 5, then go ahead and go the other side. And again, same, everything's the same. When you get that foot back there, we're looking for big toe, second toe. Holding on to it as you come down. Drive in. Good. And then step it under. Yes. Good. That's it. Ah, you picked heavier weights today. Good job. I'm proud of you. Good. That's it. Good. So I think this is, what number are we on?
This is 4.
This is number 4 for me. So I want you to pay attention. If you have any left, Can you drive into that front leg strong so that you come upright? I'm going to show you one not so strong. Here's me tipping forward to come up. That's not so strong. This one's a little better. Straight up. Yeah. Good. I saw that. I see you thinking it. There we go. Yes. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. Okay. Give your shoulders 3 little rounds. They're working to hold those weights up. Good. And then 3 little rounds forward. Good. Okay, I'm going to put one weight down. Keep holding on to one weight. And we're going to do our skater lunge, which is basically a squat with one straight leg to the side. So, Mary, you can land on your foot, right? You can do that. I think I keep asking you this every time. So from here, good. And then we're going to launch, float, and bring it back in. Yep, so land. Good. Launch, float, and bring it back in slowly. Yes, good. That's it. Launch. Power. That's okay, good. Yeah. Good. Good. Judith, can your right leg come a little bit, no, your left leg come a little bit more to the left so that your right one has more room to go? Yeah. Good. Okay, then we're going to take this weight, add on just a little bit. It's going to drop down, and we're going to pull it up, float still, bring it back in. So we're managing that load. Good. Yes. That's it. Well, what if your chest stays up while your hip drops down? Yes, I saw that, Sheila. I see that, Judith. Good. That's beautiful, Eloise. Nice, Catherine. Good. Good. Can we do one more? That's it. Very nice. Okay, other way. So I'm going to scoot this way so I have some room to move. Start just holding that weight up here. And we'll start first just with your lunge, right? Your skater lunge. So down, push, float, bring it in. Yep. Yes. So remember, it's a skater lunge or a side squat lunge. And this should all be lined up. So Eloise is doing a perfect example of her whole side is one line down. The knee is not out, the toe is not out. It's all straight forward. Yeah. Yes, Catherine, I saw you adjust that even more. Watch that foot. Yes, good. Knee in. Good. All right. Should we add in our hand weight on the next one? Yes. Yes, Mona, we can't wait. We love that oblique feeling. So we drop it down. Good. Floats. Bring it back in. Good. And drop it down. Good. That's it. Lift your spine and push down your standing foot. That gives you more support for this moving weight. Good. Can we do 2 more? Mary, this is particularly good when you've got a low ball. Good. And last one. What's that?
I don't think her racket is this heavy.
No, Mark says, I don't think her racket is this heavy. But think how strong you would be. All right, you can put your weight down. And we will do standing roll downs. We're going to do 3. The 4th one we'll walk out to our plank. We'll have our renegade rows. And your renegade rows can be with your band or they can be with your weight. Either way, whatever you prefer. And since you guys are all old pros, you just go ahead at your own pace. If you want to hold your band while you do that roll down, I love that feeling of pushing out as I roll. It helps me counter through the abs. Have a good meeting. Mark has to go to a work meeting. Yeah, yeah. Now, if you wanted to use hand weights, I would pick something a little bit lighter, right? These are almost a third of what I was just lifting. And you'll start with your roll, pull them in, and then allow them to be a counterweight for you as your abs pull up, right? So different options there. There we go. I'm back. Yeah. So Sheila, when you push one arm back, I want you to push away from the wall with the arm that's on the wall. So instead, yeah. So you've got this, just like that standing archer idea that we had a moment ago. If you're using the wall, you've got work in both directions. A push and a pull. Yes. Good. Hi, Ranger. Close-up view of Ranger. The same goes for those of us who are in the plank on the floor. We're pushing away with one hand while we pull with the other. Good. And you feel like you've got maybe 6 now, right? You've been doing this all year long. So hopefully this is getting a little easier and you're like, 4 is no longer quite the challenge it was. Maybe you're up to 6 on each side. That would be awesome. And if that's the case, then you can sit back in a child's pose if that feels good to you, or flip around and sit on your butt if you're ready to. And if you're ready to sit on your butt, you can just hold on and round back into a little C curve and then pull yourself all the way up. Good. Yeah. Nice. Good. That's it. Good. Let it roll. Let it roll. That's it. Good. Especially you guys who are gardening this weekend, take advantage of this moment to stretch open your shoulders and then put the shoulder blades back in place. Gardening is so much of this forward and backwards, and it's pec and low back, right? So let those two things get their moments. Opening up the mid back and the low back, and then opening up the collarbones again. Yeah, good. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my hand weights and hold them up in a high bicep position, so that 90 degrees position, collarbones open. So again, I'm going with my lighter weights here. I'm gonna scoop the belly back into C curve, good, and then pull those sits bones down and back to come up. So first I'm just holding that 90 degree position. My shoulder friends, you might have to be really mindful of plugging that shoulder in right here, right? Don't let it come up this way. Get that elbow forward and then pull the shoulder blade in your back. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Good. Can you lift your elbows up? That's it. Yeah, so it's 90 degrees at your armpit, 90 degrees at the elbow. Good. And your palms are facing your face. Can they do that, Judith? There you go. Good. Good. All right. Next one, we're going to stay back in that C curve. And then we're just going to extend those arms forward and then bring your weights back to your face. That's it. Good. Extend and pull back. Good. Exhale as they go long. You want that support. Inhale as they come in. Exhale. Good. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Let those arms go long. Hold them long as you extend your legs out and round yourself all the way down to the mat. Ah, that feels good. Shrug those arms up to the sky and then let them drop back down, and shrug again and let them drop. Good. Now keeping them dropped into your back, lower those arms carefully to the floor. Lots of support from your abdominals. Check your shoulder as often as necessary. Right. See if it can stay wide. As soon as it pops forward, something's going to probably pinch. We're going to let the weights wait on the ground. And we're going to grab our TheraBand and put it behind our back. All right. Arms are going to reach low and long. Collarbones stay open and the shoulder stays plugged in. Inhale, come into your bow. Exhale, stay there. Check your feet out. Are they winging out to the side? Can they be straight up to the sky? Big inhale again, and exhale, come back down, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten the arms, coming into your bow. Exhale again, look at your feet. Mine already rolled away. Good. Big inhale there, and exhale back down. Bending your elbows. Okay, the next one, we're gonna lift the right leg as we come up on our inhale breath. Just to a hover. Good. Check your supporting foot. Is it still in parallel? Good. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Right foot is immediately pressing down, yeah? So it's giving you that support. Good. And exhale, come back down. Good. One more on each side. Inhale up. And left side. Good. And up. Did you get a cramp, Judith? Oh, okay. All right. Just checking. Okay, so from here, we're going to take the band, keep the band where it is. We're going to come into our bow on the inhale and lift both legs up to a hover. Yes, good. And then we're going to reach forward, 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 forward. On a nice long inhale and a nice long exhale. That's it. Good. And one more set. Good. And everything lays back down. Big inhale and exhale. And we'll take that band out from underneath us. Good. Hopefully having the band there gave your abs a target as your arms reached forward. I hope that's the goal. I'm going to reach for my hand weights again. Press those guys up to the sky. And we'll start rolling up. We'll start with an inhale as we begin the roll. Exhale, push that air down through your ribs as you come all the way up. Yeah, Sheila, look at you, arms up. Good. Inhale, exhale, round down. Yeah, that's it. Good. All the way down. Good. All right. Inhale, begin your roll. Exhale, strong abs, pull back, right? So that's the brilliance of starting with the inhale, right? Because the hard part is where you get that exhale power. Yes, good. Let's do another one. Yes, good. Good. Yeah, all right. And last time down. Awesome, good. And then we have to get ourselves back up again. But we're gonna stay up on the next one. So inhale, begin. Exhale, push those heels down. Good, all right. And then we're gonna lower the arms in front of us. Now, I'm gonna warn you, you're gonna get tired maybe, and your elbows might pop up. So I want you to remind yourself, you've got those strong shoulder blades that can hug your back and help hold your shoulders. We're gonna sweep one open to the side. Good, exhale, pull it back up. Other way, inhale, sweep, use the shoulder blade there. Exhale, back up. Good. Inhale, open. Good. Exhale, sweep. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep. Good. That's it. Good. Can we do one more each way? Yes. Good. Good. And then let those weights go down. Reach behind you for that boomerang and pull those arms open. Good. And then we'll stack the spine up. Okay, now we're going to trade it for our TheraBand. So we've got the weights just waiting on the side. Picking up the TheraBand again. Now we're going to rotate to the side, one arm up, one arm back. Now if you're a spine minder, you won't have this full chest opening rotation. You're going to keep your chest forward, but your arm and your head get to turn. Okay, so that's my spine minders. Spine movers, here we go on the diagonal, reaching back, trying to lengthen into your band in both directions. Good. Inhale, start your roll up. Exhale, continue pushing forward and backward at the same time. Good. Release your arms for a second. Good. Lift them back up and off you go. Same side. Good. Does anybody need any other variation for this one? Good. Good. That's it. Good. Little release. Re-engage. Open long. Good. And round back. Keep pressing open. Keep pressing open. That's it. Good. All right. Let's go the other way. So I'm going to swing around just so I can see you from the front side. So open it up. That's it, as much as you can. Good. That's it. Can your palms be facing outward instead of downward so that it opens up the front of your shoulder a little bit? That's it. Good. And one more. One more. I'm rolling back onto my weight here. Good. And then those arms come forward. Flip that band over your head and then just lean forward. Bring the front of your hip bones forward. Good. You should feel good. All right. How are we doing? Band is going to stay down. We're going into roll over. If you want to use the band for rollover, go right ahead. It's going to be a little bit different because we've been working really hard, right, at keeping those hands pushing down as we roll. I still want you to keep those hands pushing down as you roll with your elbow points pointing down to the ground. So if you intend to use your band, you have to keep the same thing in mind. That work is coming from the same place. So you've got your arms pushing strong to the ground. Watch the top of your shoulder blade, yeah? Because you're going to push up into that band. Keep pushing upwards while your arms keep pushing downwards. Yeah. Imagine pushing your hips into the band, those of you using the band. And Sheila, you keep that idea of your heel pulling down the wall while the other leg reaches. Yes. Good. That's it. Good, and this could be your last one. Did you do something to your neck, Catherine? Did you go too far? I know. You can take it slow. Isn't the idea you're going to take it slow? Take it gentle? All right, so if you've gotten at least 4 good ones, then you can take that band off of your feet again and reach for your hand weights. Might need a little help from your feet to get them. All right, we're going to push those hand weights up to the sky and then push them together, palms facing your thigh bones. Inhale, exhale, up into bow. Good. And then take a nice inhale as you lift those legs up in a tabletop. Exhale, extend your right leg while you rotate to your left. We're going right into crisscross. Good. Push the bottom weight up against the top weight. Feel the bottom arm catch it through the shoulder blade. Push and catch it all the way to that receiving shoulder blade. Good. Push, catch, drop back. Good. That's it. Good. Good. Let's do one more each way. Good. Both come back to center and release your back to the mat. Nice job. Okay. Double leg stretch. If you've let's take this, all of us, in a 2-breath set, just so we have all of us time to think about our shoulders. So I'm going to do this one with my hand weights. You can also do this with your band over your feet, or no toy. Yeah, no toy. So we're going to inhale as we press out, arms go overhead. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, everything presses open. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, pull it all in. Yeah, good. Inhale, everything opens. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, pull it all in. This is our last round. Inhale, everything opens. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, stay there. And exhale, pull it all back in. Very nice. Heads rest down. Weights come down. If you'd like a band for your leg circles, feel free to do it now. We're going to go right into starting with the right foot up. Left heel pressing down. I've crossed my band, which means I'm going to get support if I need it, but I'm also going to get resistance in both directions. So I can push into my band all the way around, and at almost every point of it, there will be a little bit of work to do, which we all love work, right? Yes, give us the work, Mona. Good. And we'll go 5 one way, and then 5 the other way. And these are not giant, right? This is just beyond your mat size. Good. And that leg on the ground is still pressing. Pressing down through the heel. Good. Pay attention to where did you get lazy. I'm really good about the down, but coming up, I'm not pressing as hard, right? So see right where your place is that you sort of give up the press. Is it where your leg is tight on the other side? Maybe. So check it. Try to press through it, maybe get a little bit more range of motion. And then when you get through each direction, go ahead and switch legs. That's it. That's it. Can you keep your knee facing your face? I see a couple of you doing the big fall out and then fall in. That's it. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Good. Good. So Judith, make your knee face your face through the whole circle. Yes, better. Right there is your knee looking at your face. So for you, when it comes to the outside, that's where you need a little more. Same thing, Eloise, when your leg goes to the outside, that's what it wants to just go. It doesn't exactly go that far, but you know what I mean. Good. Yeah. And if you've worked, again, both directions, both legs, you can take that band off your feet. Good. And then we're going to fold it in half and put it over your hip bones. Get a little tricep and lat action while you do your hip bridge. So if you're ready for it, You can use your band, put your pinkies to the mat, check your shoulder blades, and then push up through your hips. And inhale, come down. So we're just gonna roll up on an exhale. Inhale, come down in neutral. That's it. So we're taking away that luscious part. We'll come back to it in a second. Right now, I'm trying to get you to be really strong. I want you to use your breath to help power and to help stabilize. Good. Just one more. This one will keep the hips up. Good. All right. Now lift your left leg while you press down that right one. Extend that left leg to the sky. Dorsiflex the heel. Pull that heel to the ground. And then point the toe as it comes back up and pulse it twice. Do it again. Heel down. Good. Back up to the sky. Pulse, pulse. Flex down. Back up to the sky. Pulse, pulse. Good. And pulse, pulse. Good. And last one right here. Good. And that knee bends. The foot comes to the ground. Re-energize through both feet. Lift your hips back up. Reset your shoulders and your triceps. Lift your right leg into tabletop. Extend it to the sky. Digging down that left foot into the ground. Good. Dorsiflex that heel of the right. Bring it down to the ground. And then double pulse it up with a point to the sky. That's it. Come on, hips. Stay pressing down into the ground with your one foot. Hips up to the sky on both sides. Good, that's it. And last one. Good, that knee bends, foot returns to the ground. Push both hips back up again. Good. And then we get to articulate the spine down. Roll through the spine. Feel good? Okay, good. One person feels good. All right. So we're going to put the band down for a moment just so we can stretch our legs out and arms overhead. Good. Big inhale, start rolling up. Exhale, continue to roll up till you're all the way up. Good. And we're going to spine twist. So if you like to sit on something, feel free. And if you'd like to use your band, you may. So if you're going to use your band, it makes a nice marker during rotation, because some of us do the fancy dance and we end up with this triangle shape between us and the band. We want the band to be parallel to our arms so that it comes right across our sternum. So it's a nice way to self-check. Yeah, Catherine, good, good. So we're going to inhale, inhale, exhale to the center. Inhale, inhale. That's it. Can you reach further out? That's it. Don't let the band pull your back into yourself. Keep pressing out against it. That's it. Nice job. Take your band up. Good. Now neutral hinge forward. So we're trying to let the spine ride the pelvis forward. Arms are by the ears. Good. And then you're going to round back to sitting, scooping the belly in. Good. Lift the arms back up. Neutral hinge forward. Good. And then drop the arms as you round back to sitting, pulling back into your spine. Good. One more time. Neutral hinge. Good. Drop the arms as you round them back away. Very nice. Good. Take the band, loop it over your feet. Can you see my feet? No. Like a little walk back. Okay. Take your band, bring it up to your chest. So knuckles to knuckles. Yeah, knuckles to knuckles. Good. Round back into your C curve. Push your heels down to the ground. Good. And then come back up. So spine minders, remember, do not force your rounding. You might have to go more toward neutral if you're a spine minder. But my movers, You get all those abs to press the spine back. Good. That's it. And one more. Good. All right. We're going to neutral hinge, all of us. Neutral. Ribs in. Good. And then back up, rolling on your sits bones. Yeah. Abs in. Neutral hinge. So when you neutral hinge, it's just like we just practiced from the pelvis. The spine just rides along. It doesn't curl. It doesn't waver. Yeah, Catherine, you look fantastic. It's like you haven't missed Pilates at all. You've been doing it on your own. You look great. Look at that beautiful straight line. Good. Good. Yay for muscle memory. Hold this one. Good. Now bring those fists up to your nose, back toward your feet, and pull it back in. Up to your nose, back to your feet. Good. If there's a place, straight toward your nose, Judith, and straight, right down the middle. Right down the middle. So not from side to side, although I like that variation. That's pretty cool. That's it. Good. And one more. Good. Lift it. Hold it up as you come back to center. Good. And then arms come out and press back for a little boomerang. Just opening up the front of their shoulders. Good. Yeah. And then we'll stack it back up. How are we doing, gang? Good. We'll take that band off of your feet. We're going to flip on over to our bellies. I'm going to take the band and put it behind my armpits before I lay all the way down. Up. Yeah. So as I'm up on my forearms, my band is under my armpits and on the inside of my arm. Yeah? Okay, good. So from here, glutes are energized, but legs are currently on the ground. We're just going to come into a little baby swan, lifting the forearms up. Lifting the sternum up. And then gently bring it back down. Big inhale and exhale, lift. Good. And Mary, when you lift, I want you to turn your glutes on more. You'll find that should make you have to work harder at bending your upper back, but you can't use that low rib space as much, I hope. That would be... Good. All right. So then make sure you've got a nice grip on your band. We're going to let ourselves push into the ground as we lift up. Good. That's it. Good. And then gently lower that down slowly. And again, nice lift. Good. And if you're not feeling any resistance and you want more, just reach your hands further up your band and then pull it down. You should feel a little more. That's it. Just keep those glutes on as you lift. There you go. Good. And one more. Beautiful. Good. And then we're going to take the hands and lift them off the mat. And this one's going to be a little tricky. You're going to take one arm forward and then the other arm forward. And both hands are floating and your sternum is floating. So this is a little bit like that prep we've been doing for swan dive. You're going to see if you can safely rotate your palm in without your band coming and smacking you in the head. Yes, so everyone might have a different range of motion, just depending on how well that band stays under your shoulder blades. Good, because now we're going to lift the opposite leg as you press that arm forward. If you'd like a little bit more challenge, see if both legs can stay off the ground, but one will lift higher. That's it. It's a variation of swimming. There you go. Good. Let's do two more on each side. Good. Good. And then bring that back in for a little rest. Take the band out from behind your back. Let it rest to the side. Good. And then we're going to gently rest on your right cheekbone. And if that doesn't feel right, check your head. You might have pushed your head forward toward the shoulder instead of just simply rotating on your axis. Good, because you know what happens next. We're going to reach those hands up behind us and push them up our back. Now, here's another option. If you feel like you've got some gumption left in your mid-back, grab onto your lighter hand weight, hold it with two hands end to end, and push that up your back. Everyone's going to have elbows to the sky. Lift both legs off the mat. Good. And we contract, extend. Contract, I'm talking about legs. Contract the ham, extend, one more. Contract, now push your hand weight or your hands straight down your back. Turn your head to the other side, good. And then pull that hand weight back up your back, elbows to the sky as you contract and extend. Try to get those thighs off the mat. Good. Contract, extend, one more. Contract, stretch them down your back. Lift your sternum, both legs up. Turn your head, lay it down, and contract, extend. Good. Elbows up, extend. Last two. Good. Last one. Reach. Good. Turning that head. Good. And bringing it back up. Good. And last one. Contract. Reach. Nice and long, nice and long. Hold it for another breath. Good. And then gently lay down. Whew. Carefully take that weight to the side of you. Good. Your hands come to the floor so you can press up and then sit back. And if that does not feel good to your knees or ankles, feel free to be in a cat, or you can do the standing cat with your hands on your legs. Good. Reach your hands over to the right side of your mat. Push with your left hand. Good. And then over to the left side of your mat. Push with your right hand. Good. Hands are back to their starting spots. We're going to go into a spinal wave. So you're going to inhale nice and big. Feel your back stretch. Exhale, pull your abs back into your spine. Start that cat lifting up to the sky. Keep the cat sensation as you drop your hips. And then lift your chest. Good. Toes tuck under if they can. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop the belly up, starting with your ribs, and then belly button and pubic bone. Now you're in cat as you push back. And then you sit back. Good. And then big inhale there. Exhale, pull the abs back. Pull up your pubic bone, your belly button, ribs. You're through your cat. Good. Dropping the hips and then extending your sternum forward. Yeah, good. Can you pause there for another breath? Just round those elbows in and push the ground away a little bit more. Yes, I see that. I see that. Good. Good. All right. Scoop your abs in so you can lift into a plank. Foot minders. You're going to lift into a knee plank. So instead of a dropped hip, you're here, and then you're going to sit back so you can get your foot on the ground. Because we're coming upright to a stand. Pause if that feels good to stretch. You can soften your knees. You can put hands on your thighs, right anywhere feels good for support. And then round or neutral hinge your way up, depending on your spine situation. Good. And then, ta-da, you're up. Okay, so now that you're up, we're going to have to plie and find our hand weights. You can squat instead of plieing if you prefer. Yes? That's allowed. All right, because we have one last little bit for our arms. One last little bit. So we're going to bicep curl. Good. Lift your elbows up. Open them wide. Good. And then we're pulling out to the side. Lifting up as tall as we can, pushing down through the feet. Bring them back in. Good. So nice big exhale. Good. We only have 3 of these. This is to warm our shoulders back up in this position. Good, because then they come here. Now they push behind the head. Now, if you've got a shoulder issue, you might drop your weight, or you might just do it a little bit lower. That's okay. Elbows come forward, and we raise those arms up, and then back down behind the head. Good. So I'm going to show you me doing it wrong. Can you see my hips push forward? I'm making the small of my back push forward. Here's me putting my back in place. Now I'm a straight line again. I still have a gentle curve, just not an exaggerated curve. That's it. So push into your feet, Judith. Push the ground away, especially with your left leg. Push that leg into the ground. Yep. And the rest of you pushes away from it. Good. And then Judith, Sheila, it's your right one. You imagine pushing the ground away with your right side and lengthening up your right. Good. That's it. Fantastic, fantastic. And then Eloise, just the tiniest little bit, push your hips back. And I bet Mary Mason, you probably need to push your hips back too. Just a little, right? So instead of this, just that. Just a little push back with your ribs coming with you. Good. Good. Whoa. Very nice. Okay. Final challenge. All we're going to do is open the arms up. Slow, slow. Lift your spine higher. Lift your spine higher. Lift your spine higher. Lift your spine. Lifting, 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 lifting. Yes, you beautiful people. Yes. Nice. Good job. All right. Put your weights down. That's it. We're going to give you a little stretch across your shoulder. And that should feel nice. And some of you might need to do this more than one spot. Some of you, this is not enough. Maybe you need to take a high one, and maybe you need to take a low one. Yep. Before you switch sides, pull the shoulder blades together, and then do it again. Some of you might need to adjust your hand position. When your hand is up or down will affect where in the delt and the accompanying bicep and tricep connections or overlaps that you feel. Yeah? Good. I'm glad you made it. Good, I know. Good, and then we're gonna pull those open one more time. Good, elbows come into the waist. Good, now push them back out, lift your chest up. That's it, pull them into your waist. Push them back out, palms up. Yes, feel your goodness spreading out in the world. Good, 2 more. Because you guys are just some of the most spectacular people I've met. Good. The world needs more of you. And out. Good. And then pull it on down. Nice. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Yeah. Very good. Okay, good. I'm glad you think so. Yay. I hope it feels good. Oh, good. Yay! You're so welcome. Nice to have you. Nice to have you all. Mwah. Yeah. Oh, well, she's gone. I was going to say, Mary, I think I have Mary's address.